Chapter 4. Repetition and Practice with New Words. Today we learn about repetition. Repetition means saying or writing a word many times. It is a simple and strong way to help your mind remember new words. When you repeat a word, you water it like a plant. Every time you see or say it, the word grows stronger in your memory. This method is very helpful for beginners because it builds a solid base for learning English. When you first learn a new word, try to say it out loud a few times. Then, write it on a piece of paper. Look at the word again later in the day. This small act of reviewing makes the word stick with you. It is like putting a drop of water on a seed. With many drops each day, the seed turns into a strong plant. Repetition is like these drops that help your memory grow. Another way to use repetition is by making flashcards. Write the new word on one side and its meaning on the other. Look at the card and try to remember the meaning. Then flip the card to see if you are right. This game with cards makes repetition fun and keeps your brain active. Each time you test yourself, your memory gets a little stronger. With flashcards, you review words many times without getting bored. You can also use a notebook for practice. Write each new word along with a simple sentence that uses the word. Every day, read your notebook and say the words out loud. This daily review makes your learning steady and sure. Over time, you will see that your notebook becomes a friend that helps you remember many new words. It is normal to forget words sometimes. Do not worry if a word slips from your mind. When you see it again, repeat it many times. Mistakes are part of learning. Each mistake is a chance to try again. Every time you repeat a word, your mind remembers it a little better. With each practice, the word finds a safe place in your memory. Another good idea is to use spaced repetition. This means you review a new word a few minutes after you learn it, then a few hours later, and then the next day. Spaced repetition gives your mind time to absorb the word before you see it again. This method helps to move the word from short-term to long-term memory. It is a small habit that makes a big difference in how well you remember. Practice can also be fun when you work with a friend. Ask your friend to quiz you on new words. Say a word and ask what it means. Or ask your friend to say a word so you can answer with its meaning. Talking with a friend helps you use repetition in conversation. It is a great way to make learning feel like a game. When you play this game often, your new words become as natural as the air you breathe. Using your phone or computer can add more fun to repetition. Many free apps help you study vocabulary by showing you words and testing your memory. These apps often have games that let you repeat words in a playful way. This modern way of practicing is exciting and easy. It gives you extra chances to say and hear your new words, which makes them stick in your mind. Do not forget to speak your new words in everyday conversations. Every time you speak English, try to use the new words you are learning. For example, if you learned the word happy, you might say, "I'm happy today because the sun is shining." When you use the word naturally, it becomes part of your vocabulary. Speaking out loud is one of the best ways to practice repetition because it trains your ears and your mouth to work with the word. Listening to your own voice also helps. You can record yourself saying a word or a simple sentence with the word. Later, listen to the recording. Hearing your voice reminds your mind of the word. This is another form of repetition that uses sound to help you learn. It shows you that there are many ways to repeat words and make them part of your life. Remember that it is best to study in short sessions every day. Trying to learn too many words at one time can be overwhelming. Instead, choose a few new words and work with them until they feel comfortable. A little practice each day makes your memory stronger over time. With each short session, your vocabulary will grow steadily. It is like adding a small brick to a big wall that supports all your English skills. Every day, be sure to set aside a few minutes for repetition. This small daily habit will change your learning journey. Over time, you will see that repetition makes even the hardest words easier to remember. Your English will improve, and you will become more confident when you speak or write. Repetition and practice create a bridge to understanding and using your new words every day. Keep practicing with care and patience. Each word you repeat is a step toward better English. With every review, your memory becomes a little stronger. Enjoy each repetition as a small victory. Soon, you will notice that your new words are part of your daily conversations. Repetition is the key to making your learning last. Stay consistent, and your efforts will shine bright in your journey to master English. Chapter 5. Contextual Learning with Words and Sentences. Today we learn a new way to remember words. This method is called contextual learning with words and sentences. When you use words in sentences, they feel more natural. You will learn them when you use them in real life. It is easier to remember words when they are part of a sentence. This way, you know how to use the word when talking or writing. Words in sentences form a small story in your mind. They give meaning to the word. Without context, the word can seem empty. With context, the word has a clear place and use in your life. When you see a word used in a sentence, you understand its meaning better. For example, the word bright is not only a word. It can show that the sun is shining or that a person is smart. When you learn bright by reading, "The sun is bright today," you see what bright means. It comes alive in your mind. Try to read simple sentences that show new words. This is one step to build a strong vocabulary. Learning words in context also makes reading easier. When you read a book or a simple story, the sentences help you understand the meaning of new words. Your brain works with the flow of ideas. The word is seen in the place it should be. This makes the learning process smooth. Even if you do not know every word, you can guess some by the sentence. This guessing builds your skill in English. Over time, you become more confident reading and speaking. Another way to practice is to create your own simple sentences with new words. You can write a short sentence every day. For example, if you learn the word happy, you can write, "I feel happy when I play with my dog." This practice makes the word useful and real for you. Write more sentences. When you write, you use the word many times. This repetition in sentences helps you remember the word longer. It is good to make sentences that are related to your life. When a word is connected to your own experience, it feels special.